Alright, welcome to another Let's Try of Crystal Gaiden Origins demo. This game was released in August of 2025 for a price at 12 euros at currently, so in the title, pretty low price tag. And let's see, description is Crystal Gaiden Origins is a hardcore 8-bit action platformer inspired by the brutal edge of the NES era classics. Slash through rebels, ex-aliens, dark ancient technology, and a crumbling empire in chiptune fuel missions. Inspired by Ninja Gaiden, Shatterhand, and Castlevania. So, retro-styled action game, right? And the tags is action, adventure, platformer, 2D platformer, pixel graphics style, and everything like that. Right, use the timestamp here. I'm gonna check the options. Maybe there will be no timestamps. It depends on how many options there is to go through. Right, is there anything more convenient to read here? No, let's close that one down and check the options. What is this? Beats, warm up, kill you, blah blah blah. Oh, okay, so this is like, okay, you can. Right, okay. I don't care for achievements, options. Right, this is quite interesting. The game starts off with everything at 50 for music and SFX, and you know that's great. But I don't think that the master volume necessarily needs to start at 50, right? So, but hey, this is great. You know, you have a lot of options to boost and lower the audio, but probably is, I think it's good enough is like the master volume is like 50, 75. Or if you have individual and a master volume, then the master can be 100 and this one could be 50, you know. But this is nice. Display, you have a full screen or borderless full screen. You have a resolution scale from 1 to 5. 5 is almost 1440p. I could have definitely seen more options being viable here, or just resolution scales or something like that, but alright. You have a CRT mode on or off. Key display, I guess that is just input helping, alright. Reddit sidebar image, and I'm not sure what. Okay. Right. So this game might be in 4:3 or something like that. Input, alright, so you can remap, jump. Okay, you can remap to your left and right stick click, which is nice, interesting. Let's keep it at default for now. Sub is Y, melee is X. Right, Fury is left trigger, seems to be good. It's a great remapping options here. And you have your different language. I'm gonna guess this is text language. And you have a, hello. And you have the credits if you want to see that. Quite interesting. Right, and then we can confirm. So, yeah. Alright. Basic, good options here. Probably a very lightweight game, so you don't have a lot of graphical options. What could be nice would be maybe like VSync on or off, or maybe even FPS limiter for some cases, but VSync on or off could be nice to have. It seems to just be forced VSync to your screen refresh rate. You can see that in the top corner I had the Steam overlay. It's running at 120 frames. I don't know if this game is like maxing out at a certain rate or what's gonna happen with that. But let's get out of this menu. So you have to like do that, confirm to go back. If you just press back, it will, you have to reset your options if you just press the B button to go back. You have to press the confirm button to save your option and go back. Let's go with a new game here. Please choose difficulty. 30 lives, restart from the current level when all lives are used. Easier enemies recommended for the first time. Restart from the current level when all lives are used. 30 lives. Well, let's just try normal here. Yes, and then you have extra accessibility options. We're going to go with the default. Okay. Right, so we can see here. Oh, yeah, okay. E. Okay, CRT mode. Windows size. Okay, left button. Mute the audio. You can use the D-pad or the analog stick. Don't have any sub-weapon. Left trigger. Oh, that's interesting. Don't know what that is. What pure means. Oh, I can see there's a timer. 900. Okay, so you start at 1000 seconds. Alright, and you have a slide. Right, look, very classic. Very classical graphics style. Let me... Okay, so it will pause the music when I tab out. I don't think that's necessary in a lightweight game like this. Makes it a little bit more difficult just to tweak audio levels. Alright. Throw weapon Y. Right, so we have 12 ammo. Yeah, can't throw when I'm crouched. Okay, yeah, very Shatterhand-like. Oh, full HP. Oh, that's an upgrade for my weapon. Full HP. Alright, checkpoints and alive. Hold left trigger to increase damage and get a chance to drop ammo, but it will also damage yourself. Holding to a long recoil range seems to happen. Okay, this is a little bit annoying. Like, why would you put a tutorial and then you have enemies firing at you? Maybe not the best decision. Increase damage and get a chance to drop ammo, but it will also damage yourself. We don't have any wall jump. Okay. Right, can you go into the options? You can. So you can do... Right, oh, okay, so this is the only options you have. E-display on or off. Okay, we cannot drop through platforms. And this gets us to the next part of the level. Secret. Right, so yeah, it definitely reminds of the Shatterhand. Oh. Okay, that's a nice... can't look down, so I have to do a thrust fall. Oh. Oh, and one life gone. Okay. Alright, yeah. Oh. Pretty interesting. Oh. No! Oh. Okay, so there is hit damage when you hit them. Right, the controls feels very snappy, very precise. Right, you can see here in the top graph there that the frame times are perfect, which is great for a game like this. You can also see that my CPU is just doing nothing, my GPU is doing nothing, like the VRAM usage is like basically nothing, you know, system memory is nothing. This is a super lightweight game. Pretty much any computer or laptop is going to be able to run this in no matter what. You're gonna keep the Steam overlay here so you can see the frame times. It feels very nice, the scrolling here, 120 frames, it's super smooth. There's no complaints here, and again, very snappy inputs, feel very precise. It's interesting if you like this type of classic retro games. Oh, first boss. Oh. And then... Okay. Well, if you have full HP, I guess this boss is a little bit underwhelming. So I don't know if normal is the correct difficulty. Normal might be easy. Oh, okay. What hurts me and what... I don't... That was weird. I don't... So how do I... Yeah, Can I not turn around? What? Okay, this does not feel as good. No, not a fan of this one. Can I not fire behind me? Like... Okay, so you take damage from the spikes. Right, I'm about to die here. Yeah, this feels not good to me. Oh. Alright. Oh. Okay, so another boss. But the boss has... No, thank you. No, thank you. Weird. It doesn't feel good with the hitboxes. This is also weird, like having this enemy. Yeah. This is really not a good feeling. So, yeah, with the hitboxes and everything, it feels very weird. Is it awful? No, but does it feel good? Not really. Okay. You have to really do a tiny jump here. Okay, a mini boss or something like that. Yeah, that was a mini boss. It didn't feel like a true boss. Alright, end of that stage. Pretty good music. Okay, so you don't get the refill of your HP here. Oh. How was I supposed to know that? Okay, it's a little bit tricky, right? What is in the foreground, background, and it wasn't clear that this would hurt me. Huh? Right, we haven't used this, so... Okay. How do you jump over that? That is a very precise jump. Okay, so you can slide through... The game has not told you that. Okay. So it feels alright. It doesn't feel like a super amazing so far to me, right? Quite interesting how you're supposed to know that you can do this. I don't know how you're supposed to learn that, but... I guess just by trying. Because you can't really jump over that, so... Some of the enemy placements and stuff definitely are a little bit weird. Like, how are you supposed to get through here without taking damage? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that. It feels weird. Some of the enemy placement here feels weird. Like, doesn't feel good, like in a good, nice, like, challenge me way. It just feels weird. Okay. Pretty short levels. I wonder how long this game is gonna be. Oh. How am I supposed to know that? Okay. This is a much more challenging enemy for sure. come on, jump the... Am I doing... I am not damaging the boss at all. What? Okay, I've done 0 damage to the boss here. Like... When I... Was that a hit? Okay, this is very weird boss compared to the first one. What is the pattern of that boss? Like, how do you get that? How do you I don't know how to tell which way the... I'm not doing any damage here. This is so weird. I'm just trying to understand how the damage are supposed to get in. And I took damage from the boss there. Okay, because you have to account for, you cannot... What? Okay, I guess, can I gotta try, I guess, to dodge through this one? Okay, you dodge through that. You do 1 damage like that. I couldn't even dodge through that. Like, I can't dodge through that game. I don't... How do I know which side it's coming from? Right? Yeah, that's from that one. And now it's coming back. Come on, this is not feeling good. When am I supposed to do damage to the boss? Nope. It seems like it's out of sync. How the attack of like the big like drill thing and his movement, they seems to be out of like sync. I don't know how to not take damage there. This is really bad. I don't know how I was supposed to... I gotta try to remember to... That. Yeah, exactly. Do that. Yeah, I don't know. I get it, you know, I'm getting it. I'm getting this boss, but it does feel weird. Definitely feel weird. Not. I think that it's like the same with the enemy placement. It just feels a little bit weird, like not in the most intuitive way of how to like attack something. Alright, so when you do this, you risk taking damage. But you do more damage. Right. Okay. Right. Hey, once you get it, you know, it's okay, but it definitely from, you know, when you start, it's definitely a little bit very short demo, but I'm guessing this is a short game. If you're into these styles of game, hell, you know, it's got something here. It's fairly cheap, you know. If this is like 2 to 4 hours playtime, depending on the difficulty, and games like this are meant mostly to replay, get better, and do, you know, higher scores and stuff like that. It's okay. It's not a game that like really like, oh my goodness, but I think the biggest thing here was definitely some of the placement of enemies was just like very like, how can I really do this? How is the game even in any kind of way telling me to do this without taking damage? And then you have the, you know, like the spikes. It's like, I can see someone never understanding how to get through them. You might not even like try to dash through them or the slide. It's something that just lacks a little bit of, I don't know, in like intuitive things, if that's the right word. Or maybe it's just because we are so used to games telling us what we can, and not like the games like in the back in the day where you just like had to try every single thing. Okay, every single thing just to get by. I don't know, because I can see someone playing this, getting to the spikes, just dying to the spikes, not having a clue what to do. That like the game, like, oh my god, this game is not good, right? And then they refund the game because they are in that 2-hour window if spikes are early on in the game. I could see that happening. So yeah, this game probably is not going to appeal to everyone. You have to be into that more of the retro style kind of gaming vibe first off. Then you have to also like the graphic, and the graphics are okay. It's not like the, you know, the crazy, but it's a good solid graphic here. But again, the first time the spikes to me looked like I wasn't sure if it was gonna hurt me when I jumped over them. It just looked like an obstacle, not like it was sharp and damaging, which also like could definitely be improved. And the same thing goes for the auto-scroller level. I wasn't sure that it was spikes on the ground, like that was like thorns, and that was gonna hurt me. It took a bit of time. So it looks okay, but it could definitely, the game could have been improved, right? A bit more. This is a danger. This is hurting you. I don't know. And again, like first boss, just okay, you just damage boost per, you know, damage boost, and you're good, and you're good. Just damage boost. Let me do this. No. Okay, I wanna... How do we... Can I go back? Okay, you have to go back. Okay, so you have to go back to leave. Okay. All right. There we go. Right, so I want to just to see this. Also, it seems like it might be one of those games that 30 lives restart from the current level when all lives are used. Okay. So you have 30 lives. This should not be normal. This should be easy mode. Like, yeah, this should definitely be... This is a normal thing. And with restart from current level, yeah, it seems to be fairly easy game in a way. With this, it could obviously be very difficult and challenging going on, but 30 lives and continuous is crazy, right? It's... You shouldn't need 30 lives. Maybe, yeah, like easy, normal, hard, or the expert mode maybe. Like 9 lives, get through one level, and you get a checkpoint there. That's, you know, that's a good normal difficulty, not harder difficulty, in my opinion. But yeah, back to it. You can just damage boost the first boss, you know, 30 lives is like a ton of lives. And the second boss, then again, it felt weird with the placement of the boss and the projectiles and then the big drill thing. They just felt weird, like not in like an intuitive way to... And again, if you haven't... Maybe you just damaged... I don't know if you can, but if you damage your way all the way to the boss without knowing about... without knowing about the slide thing that you could do through stuff. Maybe the game told, maybe I just went through, maybe I went too fast. Can we get into it? Can we just get, maybe... Can I get to the tutorial? I just want to see if I missed something in the slide tutorial. Right. Okay, here we go. This tutorial then. Right. Slide. Bypassing enemy or bullet. Okay. So it does tell you that this gives you invincibility. It does tell you that you are invincible here. But it doesn't tell you that it is for like spikes. So it's alright. Interesting. But yeah, I did not even I just I don't know, I just went past that. I didn't even recognize I could use that to slide past stuff. Alright. Yeah, I think my thoughts are like, graphics are okay, but it isn't good at showing some of the like danger pits, right? Like dangers of spikes and stuff. And the enemy are very basic, but hey, nothing wrong with it so far, but it's a basic there. Cool power-ups for sure, very precise input feel, and you know, easy accessible buttons and stuff like that. Very accessible with how the normal difficulty and everything is. But again, some of the enemy placement feels not good. And it has this kind of like mid-tier-ish feel to it, I guess, in the end. And the boss also, you know, some of how the attacks are coordinated felt weird in a way, so... But it's okay. If you love this type of game, it might be worth it. If you're not, this might not be the game to win you over into this genre. So try this demo out yourself. It's not too expensive or anything like that, so might definitely be worth it. And you know, maybe it's going for a sale, then definitely a good fun little time to jump into. And yeah, feel free to leave a like, a comment, follow or check back to my channel. And yeah, I'm just thinking, this is a very short demo, so there's not a lot more to say. So yeah, thanks for watching, have a great day, and bye for this time.